Well, for certain, the biggest issue we've dealt with is the sort of presence of drugs and addiction in the city and what it's done to even the nature of policing. When you see so many critical events that have occurred, how many that have sort of showed up in officer-involved shootings, you see highly motivated criminality around these drugs that's cause for many, many public safety concerns and safety concerns for our officers, put them in a number of situations that we just have not seen in our history, and it's been a massive challenge. The time needs to be spent actually creating solutions. Until we get on top of this addiction problem, we are going to have issues in this city. The amount of criminality it's driving, the amount of dysfunction that's creating in homes, the amount of issues that can be tied directly to the presence of these new addictive drugs is a call for action. This is not the sort of thing policing can arrest their way through. This is where communities have to get involved and create solutions and get some of these treatments in place, because this isn't a case of cutting off supplies. This can be made in anybody's house, anybody's basement. The ingredients are readily available. And the second we choke it off, a new drug will show up again. There's this new sort of chemist approach to creating drugs in this country. And you look at the numbers in BC right now, the deaths, you look at the deaths in Alberta and throughout Western Canada, it's shocking. And call it what it is. This is a huge problem that needs to be addressed. We've talked about supervised injection sites or safe injection sites, that kind of stuff. Well, that to me is a very narrow view of the problem. If that was combined with a whole set of supports and systems in place to get people off these drugs and to help people to recover, to move on to more healthier lifestyles. Imagine that family you just talked about, that those 4 children just got orphaned. What's a supervised injection site going to do for them? And you've got huge problems that are associated with the presence of these drugs, and we need to invest in this whole spectrum of this right now. Drugs and mental health together, and these new drugs are a scream for a new way of looking at this and a full-throated effort.